Hello. What's good? The chat's working. Hi, Via, Haley, Annika, Daisy, Angel. How are you all doing? The whole gang's here. I hope we're all doing this morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it may be. Hello. We're real truckers today, y'all. We're building that loading bay in the back with the coal and all that fun stuff. Getting as many coal trucks over to us as possible. It'll be sick. You're so tired. I'm sorry. Brain hurts. No, the college is catching up. All the reading. Well, luckily, we're pretty chill. Hey, Ash. Luckily, it's chill. Chill vibes here. Satisfactory is not something to stress about. I will ramble about math, but that's different. You don't have to do the math. Random side tangent that I thought about 10 minutes before, and I have to just share this discovery with you all. I was reading, right? I was leaning back. I had my elbows on my chest, and I noticed that my book was shaking, but I wasn't trying to shake it. And it wasn't like a shaky hands kind of a thing, but I realized it matched up with my heartbeat, and so I think my heartbeat is causing my hands to shake. That's my random side tangent for the day. Anyway, it's satisfactory time. You college, that's right. Well, it's switch time, Haley. It should be easy now. Heart tweakism syndrome? That's right. I once got sent to the ER for heart problems during high school. That was pretty fun. It was the stupidest reason later, once we found out. But that's neither here nor there. But it was pretty funny. But my ASL teacher still forced me to use a hall pass in order to go to the ER. So I don't really know how I feel about her. I think we need... What do we need? What do we got? I forget how to play this game. Okay, we should be fine. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm thinking we build a big ol' loading bay over here. We have our coal over there. Yeah, right here. All turned well in the end. So it's fine. It was funny. See, now I get to say that happened for the rest of my life. How tall are we thinking? Maybe one taller? Because then that stone over there is going to be a problem. I have no fuel. But have we done anything cool today? That's the real question. No more about my heart. We've had college. I saw Jackie working on the free ren cross stitch. What else we up? I wonder if this still works. Yeah, we're good. I gotta talk to you? What do you mean? Oh. You got to talk to me. I understand now. You're welcome. We robbed some houses together. I went to the doctor. Oh, yeah. You had the positive results from that. And made almond paste? What is almond paste? Like almond butter? Just glad to be here. Let's go. I think that should be enough. Yeah. Go down here. There we go. Alright. What do you mean a creature's in the way? Get out of here. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. So basically less sweet marzipan you can use in cookies and cakes. Oh. Very nice. This is gonna have to move. Is it as dense as marzipan? I'm gonna be making cookies again tomorrow. Woo! What kind of cookies though? That's the real question here. Oh, I need a whole bunch of rotors for this. I hope this is right. Okay, yeah. So it just has to go there. And I need a lot of cables, okay. You ever a big rat man? I do not. I am more of a cooking kind of a person. I try. Have I ever tried to bake? You know, honestly, I can't say that I have. Though, it's a lot of sweet things, and I'm not really a sweet person. It's a bit softer than marzipan since it doesn't have as much sugar. The sugar makes marzipan hard? Interesting. These are new things that I didn't know. Because my sister is the one who does the baking. And she made, like, croissants filled with marzipan or something like that. But, like, as it cooled, it wasn't as, like, fresh and out of the oven. That thing was a log. Yeah, we noticed that, rude. Wait, notice what? Why are you angry? Making heart-shaped almond cookies for a Valentine's box. Cute. We call it... I'm not pronouncing that. I don't know how to pronounce that one. Oh, now I need modular frames too. I need modular frames and I need rotors. We noticed that you're not a sweet person. Very rude and direct. Would you rather me be nice and a liar? That's the question, right? That's a far meaner statement than I anticipated. Has the hater sunk into my bones that much? Is it a real hater? See, I would be a hater if I wasn't direct. Because then I would allow you to be not as cool, you know? You're just proving my point. No! I think it's very nice, to be honest, because then, like if I smelled bad, I want you to tell me I smell bad. And then I can improve that, right? But if I lie and say, no, you smell fine. I'm nice, sure, but am I kind? No. You're a gooner. You know, many have told me already. But I don't like to judge games by their covers. Regardless of your choice, we will call you a hater. Yeah. Regardless of whatever I do, I'll be called something. Oh, more rotors. Speaking of being a gooner, I started Arc Knights, and it's actually pretty solid. The character designs are pretty sick. Nowhere near worthy of being made fun of as you would all in Zenless Zone Zero. Everything's falling apart in that game, and it's kind of cool. You smell bad? Thanks. I will get worse. I'll eat especially stinky cheese just for you. Just to make it worse. Let's see. So if I have this here, what if I just make them like drive up to them? Because I originally had the idea that we're gonna have a whole bunch of that's a wild way to start a sentence. Listen, I'm calling it how you all want it to be called. So I was thinking we have a whole bunch of truck stations so that we can drive here, drop stuff off, they get lifted. I originally had the idea maybe we have a ramp that goes up this way, so I can just drive up to there, come back, wheel out. Oh, I might still do that. Because then, my second idea was that we make a long path here. And then I can have a truck that comes in here, turns into a station, and then leaves. But then, if I have a truck station here, and a truck station down there, if this truck's trying to leave, while this other truck is trying to go up here, they're going to hit each other, and then they're not going to be able to make their destination. So I need to make these not within each other's paths, which is going to be difficult. So it might still be worth it just to extend it out that way. So then if I put you right here, and then I can put like one for each of these truck stations. That's powered again. The homeless rat aesthetic. Where did the homeless part come from? Man, why'd I become homeless? Okay, that's covering that rock. We're good. I think we just keep extending into this hillscape here. Hillscape? Is that the right word? I don't know, man. Oh, and I also started reading, and I'm about to finish. I will finish it tomorrow. Metamorphosis by F. Kafka. Which is pretty decent so far. It's really just about a guy who wakes up as a bug. Interesting. If I put this here, it shouldn't be a problem. About a guy wakes up as a bug. And if I have... Okay, yeah, a truck can fit in there. That's fine. Well, actually, here's the real question. Can a truck fit with these things coming out of it? Easily. This thing is gonna be beautiful. How to put this away? And then they'll be able to drive out into the sunset there. Anyway, it's about a guy who becomes a bug, but like the first thing he thinks about is like, not, damn, I've become a bug. More of a, how am I gonna keep working and my job is gonna hate me kind of a thing. Which I'm like, well, nope. Valid take, my guy. Your family also kind of sucks and they only treat you like a bug and not as a brother or a son. So, you know, they don't deserve you. R.A.P. Gregor. Oh, shit. And maybe I can have like an actual ramp over here. This is where the real cool automation comes from. And then if we have a little ramp like this, I just have to avoid the rock there. Oh. Ow! Facts, we need money. Exactly. But, like, it's about his family interacting with him afterwards because they just kind of alienate him and treat him like a monster. And just trying to get rid of him. God damn it. So it's obviously some piece on capitalism and exploitation of workers and how, like, what your worth is based off of, how other people perceive you, I guess. So that's interesting to go through. I don't think this is it. Because then it's gonna go over. Oh, man. That's in the middle of the way. So I want this to barely touch that. I really need some real good peripherals for this. I need it to be on that little corner. Oh. I did it too far back. Where do you find these books? Everyone, I need ideas. Metamorphosis is a classic. I think it's from the... Oh, man. I don't know. When is it from? Yeah, it's 1915. I'm playing a sticker making game and I need sticker ideas. What kind of stickers? That's why I only read romance. I don't want to think when I read books, man. I only want to think when I'm reading books. The Will of the Many that I'm reading right now, I almost quit because I didn't have to think enough. It was just very straightforward and just like, yep, this is it. Nothing else is to this book. And I was very bored by that. Oh, I've run out of modular frames. It's starting to come into view. A little rat man in a yellow hard hat. What do you mean? What you talking about, Willis? Oh, the sticker. Like Scriblio? Not Scriblio. Oh, something not Scribble Knots, I think is the name. Nice. You should draw me with an anvil falling on my head because I'm not wearing my OSHA approved hard hat. 2 timelines. One where I'm following PPE and one where I'm not. Name is called Sticky Business. Never heard of it. But the way I found a lot of these books, Annika, is just I go to bookstores a lot. I just like looking at books. Which the Will of the Many is getting a lot better. I don't know if I already said that. Because that's my break from like the super heavy thinking books. I had to read Metamorphosis for a class in college. Did you like it? It's a pretty short book. There we go, that's the last one we need. Now we just need to make the actual tractors, which is pretty easy. So we need 1 tractor per station. And we're back to missing module frames, but we only need 2 more. Or only 2 more trucks, that is. One of my favorites for the classics wise is Brave New World. Because it's so sad at the end, but so good. Fahrenheit 451's a classic too, even though that's a high school book. I think Brave New World is also a high school book. Let's see. I don't like a lot of classics, technically. But I just read Never Let Me Go, and that was so good. And then I thought, like, man, all these other books are garbage afterwards. And I started reading one, and I got, like, the first page. I was like, holy shit. This is awful writing. And I went back to Will of the Many and appreciated it for what it was. Because I touched the sun with Never Let Me Go. And then I went to Will of the Many, which is just like being a regular person. And then I was like, man, the high isn't it anymore. It's not cool anymore. I can't handle this. And then I went to the bottom of the ocean. I was like, okay, being on land's pretty cool. Another vote. Raymond, do you read romance? I do not. Honestly, I don't remember at the time I was reading and analyzing so many books at once that many didn't really stick in my brain. That's unfortunate. You know the vocabulary, so you must have read some. I read romance manga, and that is about it. I like a good romance subplot, but that's about it. I talk to a lot of people who do read a lot of romance books. Oh boy, the books we had to read for school. The Good Person of... I'm going to get made fun of if I try to pronounce that. Literally broke me because I did not understand it. Or, yeah, I had to read a summarization of a summary of that book to understand it. That's rough. But you made it. That's all that matters. Have enough? Yeah, we're good. Dark romance reading stream when? Never. I'll read. What kind of book would I read? Next up on my list is for traditional books. It's 1984, and then it'll be probably Alas Babylon. Oh wait, no. Actually, it's I want to finish the series, not finish the series or catch up on it. With Strength of the Few, following Will of the Many. Then it'll be 1984. Then it'll probably be Alas Babylon. And then probably The Sparrow. Or I might do Golden Dynasty, I think it's called, or Dandelion Dynasty. Something like that. It'll get taken down so fast, absolutely. Gee, I want to see Ratman's reaction to haunting Adeline. Dog. I've talked to too many people. Spoken with too many people regarding Carlton. That ain't it, Chief. It ain't it. You won't get me with haunting. You won't get me with hunting. I refuse. Alrighty. We got all of our trucks. Now the question is, how do we move them around? Because here's the thing, right? They'll all be coming out in and out. That's fine. Crossing paths. That's the issue. So this one's obviously going to go to that coal deposit over there. But like say this one, all right, is coming out. And it's supposed to go over there. And we have this one who's coming out from over here. And these two crash. So I'm thinking of maybe staggering it a bit. We'll have like every other one be on like a raised platform. And then come back down. Something like this. So that way, the truck can come through. Well, see if I have this truck. I mean, it would eliminate some of the problem. Or am I just overthinking this? I might be overthinking. Maybe this could be a problem that I fix later. Fan fix it harder though. The Sick Love by Jesse Hall would probably be more for Ratman. I don't know what that one is. This one will be easy because I can just cut straight across and go there. But let's see. Oh boy. So there's one 800 feet this way. Because I need one for the purpose of delivering coal to the rest of the trucks. And that one's a pure vein, so I don't want to have to do that for that one. It's still so far away. Get away from me! Yeah, it's right. What the heck is this? This is new. Are you gonna hurt me? Ah! Alright. Heard. Can I kill it? Oh, it's an entire little poison valley. Gosh, dang it. Okay, we're fine. Can I cut them down? No. Machine, I will cut you down. Maybe I'll play Ultra Kill one of these days. I do want to experience that. Okay. What kind of coal vein is this one? I feel like I'm gonna have to build like a whole roadway for this one too. Is it up there? Oh, I already forgot the frickin' miner. Don't say it's up there. Son of a... What a slug at? Ah! I mean, you have weird vocals? What do you mean? Why are you making fun of me now? I guess technically I could have made a jump pad, but alas, I'm foolish. Hey, little buddy. Stop spitting at me. You make weird noises? Yeah. Oh, this one's pure too. You can do whatever you want because you're a free woman. You can. But if it's mean, it's mean. I can call mean when it's mean. Oh, we're zooming now. Ah, we're not zooming now. Holy sh... Look at that big old platform. Well. I don't know what to do. Because we have a pure coal vein, which I would like to use for steel production. But then, if, like, I still need to fuel the trucks with something, and I think it's coal. I should probably test this before I do anything. But assuming my train of thought's right, if I use a pure mining deposit, then I'm going to have to fill up all these trucks, and then I'm going to get an inconsistent amount of coal from that. And then that's a waste of coal, which sucks. So how do I research gasoline? Is gasoline from coal? Probably not. I think I have to use plastic. Plastic and something. Trains. You know, trains are in this game, and I'll get there eventually. Which are a whole nother mess of complexity. I mean, there is that little vein over by our water plant. Or coal plant, which I wanted to turn into power, but I guess I don't have to turn into power, and I can just upgrade the other ones. The issue is I need to research sulfur. In order to get detonators. And that costs steel. Okay. So I'm assuming that's what these four are. Well, no, that one's not marked. But that's probably my... the fourth one. I mean, you like to put yourself in torture situations. I guess, man. It's just all confusing. I guess I don't have to do trucks right now, and I can just make a really ugly that's limestone. I don't need that. I can just make a really ugly conveyor belt that goes for so long. That'd be a huge conveyor belt, man. I guess I could split it in two. Fun fact, when someone is showing signs of autism in Germany, that's called to have autistic traits. But literally translated, it would have to be autistic trains. That tracks. The trains. They got the tism. Okay, is it talking about these? There's that one. There's another one over there, but that's such a long distance. Okay, here's the real question. Is there a iron vein by the coal? And then I can just make like the steel factory there. I mean, you need to get a plushie or a teddy bear. It's plush rat. I will get a plush rat in due time. I don't know how you go about making those, though. Like on a mass scale. Got the Disney. What do you mean? Welcome back, Haley. The game got boring. No, not the stickers. Why'd the stickers get boring? Look at this vibe. We're going to be zooming here in a second. Look at us. Yeah. No. This game had a rat, but not a hard hat. Is there even a point to living? There is a power slug somewhere. I think it's up there. That is not a power slug, but I'll take it. A summer sloop.
The effigies ripples through our temples, our veins nearly touch. It is shy, notes shall be taken and played.
From a certain perspective, your brain looks like it is processing language, but there is no auditory data. If you are hearing voices that are not mine, this is no cause for concern. It is a common side effect of extreme pressure and stress.
Thanks. Okay, so is there iron here? Oh. Okay. I see you. So I could just set up a factory right here. A little sub-factory. It'd be a pain in the ass, because that means I have to go back all the time to get resources. I have 3,000 concrete in my inventory for some reason. All right. Glorious soundtrack. Oh, those are the spiders. Okay, there's one right here. And some right there. Okay. This one's impure, so it's only going to produce half the amount. Okay, these two. Normal. Get back here. And normal, okay. So then, what if I build a cool little factory? Oh, like right over here. Off like the cliff edge. Would I be asking for trouble? Maybe. Okay. And then I can zoop. I'm gonna have to go get more iron plates later. But this is fine. We got our little platform now. Should probably connect this. Oh, shit. Connect this to that island. Or peninsula? Nope, don't do that. What's this place going to be again? This is going to be our foundry. This is where we're going to combine the power of coal and steel, or coal and iron, to make steel. That grew back. Interesting. So, what do we actually need for all this? Your love home with the rat. Interesting. We need a lot of modular frames, because that'll make the actual steel ingots itself. We'll probably need assemblers and constructors. Think I have to leave again. Woke up with what turned out to be a migraine, so I'm hoping to get a little bit of sleep and praying for the medication to work before I have to get up again in 2 hours. Rest, Annika, rest. Be well, be free. I still don't know how your sleep schedule operates, but good night. I wish you well. Some modular frames. There we go. Here's a right and proper reinforced steel plate setup. Oh, I'll take some rotors, because might as well. Hopefully there's a... that's definitely not full. It maybe will be full in forever. Screws. That's not gonna ever be full. Do I have like a designated steel plate area? Yeah, that's what this is. Or iron plate. Goodness gracious. It's like some... Do I have an iron rod area? Where my rod's at? This one? There. Probably some cables. Went to bed early after being up for over 24 hours to reset my sleep schedule, but woke up an hour before the stream. Ooh. Now I'm gonna go back to sleep because I have a concert I gotta get ready for. Girl. Be free. Heal your body. I'll be interested to see what the concert is when you come back. Or when you wake. Gotta make 4 portable miners, I think. Well, I will share some pictures. Let's go! But go to sleep! Heal yourself! wonder if I can eventually get these trucks running on electric. This is limestone. That was glinting at me. Oh. Oh, they're fireflies. Portable miner was my nickname as a kid. Uh-huh. That's nice. Is this one impure? This one's impure. I don't care about that one. I feel like I should heal this gap. Because then I'll just die. But then that would be funny for some. I'm not gonna name names. But I think they'll out themselves. They're random, but I just remembered. I saw someone making rat dumplings. Okay. Not dumplings made of rats. Just dumplings in the shape of rats. I was about to be concerned. Both for the rat and for the person consuming it. Will you ever do a cooking stream? Probably not. I like cooking. And I haven't once thought of, what if like 10 people were yelling at me for doing things wrong? It's like, So that's wrong, and I want that to change. And that's loading up there. Can I kill that from here? I can. I don't want to yet. So what if I do a little splitter? Place that like right here. We take our MK2 belts, connect it into that. We have one of these comes all the way up here. One of these comes all the way up here. And then bada bing, bada boom. We got coal coming up here. That's an accurate assumption of what would happen. Yeah. What about making grilled cheese? Not a single person would be able to tell you that you're doing it wrong. No, here's the thing. The process would not be trusted. And then I would be told I'm doing it wrong. And then they would see the glorious grilled cheeses I can make and still somehow say I'm doing it wrong just because it's me. The people hate to see me winning. I put a foundry right here. And I say, okay, let's see. This is fast. This one does 3 steel and 45 per minute at the cost of 3 iron, 3 coal. The other one does 60 steel at 40 per minute. So that's pretty good. Each one of these. So I could have 3 foundries based off this, because each one of these is 60. They really are your ops. You need a diss track. A diss track would be so funny. So long as I have 40... That's not a problem, because I have some pure ones here. Okay. I can see myself doing that. Yeah. I can too. So if I get the smelters going over here, because I need to now smelt all this iron that's coming in. That's the wrong way. Dumb idiot. I think I only need 4? Because it's 30 per. And if I take these, and that'll produce 60. So we'll take this. Send it down that way. Take this one. Send it down that way. Fun enough, I had a dream of a rat rapping. Was it good? Did it do well? Because I think it would be quite exceptional, you know? For a rat to be able to rap. Yeah, like whatever it can do, it's got to be pretty good. Damn it, the belt's too long. Oh, you idiot. There we go. I have a little splitter right here. So now, they're both going to produce 60. They're both going to come down here. It's going to split into both of these. They're both going to produce 30. So I need to... How do I... Okay, this is going to be tough. So I need to get 4 of these, 4 30s into 3 40s. Kind of good. Yeah. Ash and Miss Day were singing and you were rapping, "Let's go!" Yeah, I think my rapper name would be Lil Cheese. Or Lil Stink. I can split each one to 15 easily. I can split one into... Okay, what if I combine one, then split No. Stupid. No, okay. I can take one, split it into 20 and 10. Take another, split it in 20 and 10. Combine the 10 with a 30 for each, and then combine the two 20s into 40. So my two pure 30s to combine with a 10 will keep up out of the way. And then I need to split these. Basically do it symmetrically. And then I can merge these. That was the belt too steep. I do need to go get more iron plates though. DJ Squeaks on the mic. Let's go! Dude, this is zoom and travel until you hit a rock. DJ Squeaks. Little squeaks? Big squeaks. No. I've lost my groove. Groovy cheese. Young cheese? Young squeaks. Old squeaks. Uncle squeaks. Unk squeaks. Unk cheese. Cheese unk. Cheese unk? Uncle cheese. No, that sounds a little too interesting. I can't be Papa Cheese. Cheesy squeaks. Call me Papa Stink. It's fine. Could just be DJ Ratman, but you have to announce yourself on every track like DJ Khaled. It's DJ Ratman coming to you with cheesy dreams. I'm not calling you Papa Stink. No. Who am I if not Papa Stink? Like Papa Roach. I could be Grandpa Stink. Call me Granddaddy Cheese. Okay, we're back. We're back in business. Is this still too steep? Interesting. Papa Stink is fucking disgusting. No. Okay, what if it's a little bit further now? Okay, so this will be a 20. And so now these two 20s can merge together. That sucks. What if I take it off of a... I could just go in like a pretty normal shape. There we go. So this is 120. And then we can have this raise point out this way. Then what if I have a merger connected? And then yeah, it kind of got lost in its shape after a while. But I think this produces everything I need in the way that I need it. Let's get a tower. This is the complexity required in order to funnel 4 into 3 evenly. This may be a stupid question, but how are you powering all this? We built a big ol' coal factory, I think 2 streams ago? A stream ago? No, it was 2. I think it was episode 3. Where we took a whole bunch of coal, melted it with water, and burned it, and all that fun stuff. Huge factory. Somewhere, I think over there. This is all not powered yet, but we'll get there. Are the powered cocaine? If only. Are there drugs in this game? I don't think so. I don't think Fix It would allow me to have drugs on site. So that'll melt. So I want to go ahead and get that started. So let me get the power lines. In doubt, cocaine. Need energy? Cocaine. Want to make friends? Cocaine. Exactly. All roads lead back here. Again. Brain hurt. Memory bad. No worries, Chief. Understandable. We are here to vibe and vibe alone. Power that one. Power that one. Power this one. Power that one. Take this. Power that one. A 1. A 2. So these will start drilling. Here comes the iron. And we'll follow it at this slow pace. I wonder if anyone's traversed this map just on an MK1 conveyor belt. He just like time-lapsed the whole thing. And I want to make sure all these are pretty functional and operational. So we have a steady flow that's not like stunted or anything once we get to the actual foundry. Because it's all this work in order to have faster production and also cheaper production. So that's producing its stuff. So that's the regular 30. Oh no, not yet. Something's not working. Idiot! Oh, dumb idiot. Okay, this is why we double check our work. So now that's getting fed into this. Those are coming down, merging into a 20, which will merge with this 20 once that gets going. Which I don't know why it's not. Oh, a second idiot mark. Okay. That's producing normal now. Splitting itself, going into the 20. Also going up here now. Okay. Iron is online. Idiot you fool, yeah. So now we have to do another funny thing, which is a lot easier. So going from 4 to 3 takes all of this hardware in order to make it even. All of these conveyor belts, all these merger splitters. Takes all that, right? And now, observe what it takes to go from 2 to 3. Take a merger. It's going to take that for some reason. And then we take a splitter. Make it MK2. Because now this is 120. And then a 1, a 2. Oh. A 3. That's all the hardware it takes to go from 2 conveyor belts to 3 conveyor belts evenly. Versus that. So we've got our 3s. Let's take our foundries now. I made this slightly uneven. It must be perfect. Okay. MK1. And it'll come over here. Plant that in there. And then come over here. And into there. So iron is on its way. I'm going to go ahead and just for consistency among all things, make all of these up here. Just so I know pretty evenly how this all is connecting. Yeah, well. There we go. And so now all the foundries are getting their right and proper coal and iron. See how this looks from the top again. Easy. As that thing continues to load a little, there we go. Load that in there. Load that. Load that. Let's have it just start running into a little bit of a buffer zone. Is there an end game to this game? Yes. Or is there an end game to this game? An end game or an end of game? There is an end of game. Oh. Stupid wiring, but that's fine. As we're slowly increasing our power consumption. There is an end of the game, yeah. So now all this is producing steel. And a good amount of it. We're at 180 steel right now. So, what can we do with that? We need these two items here. So let's look at a constructor. You're gonna make steel beams and steel pipes. So we have a steel beam section and a steel pipe. This is 30, okay. The other one takes the full 60. End game? I don't know if there is an end game once you beat the other rest of the game. I'm pretty sure it's just, you know, you can continue making everything as efficient as possible, absorbing all the resources. But once you just complete the final launch, you're good. So I see these steel pipes, steel beams, or whatever. But what do I need a lot of? Because I'm still not seeing this item. See, this takes steel beams. Oh shit, how many? This takes 30 steel beams. This takes 15 to make, so chances are we're just gonna be making 2 steel beams and then using the other one to do steel pipes. But let's go see what we need in order to go to the next phase. Because I can always go ahead and amp up the coal and go ahead and connect the other iron miners and expand the steel foundry a little bit. It'd be a pain in the ass, maybe. That's fine. Because I can get that thing working at 250%. So in total, I can actually have... What is that? Like 7 or 8? 7.5 foundries working at once. So what do I need here? I don't care about jump pads. We're all good on tier 3. Logistics needs help. Advanced steel production is how we get automated wiring. Okay. But we need all of this first. Ooh, industrial storage. Storage? An expanded power infrastructure. But that takes encased beams. Which is concrete plus steel beams. Which I need more steel beams for. I wish there was like another alternate thing that we could do for steel beams. So let's just go ahead. I mean, once we get everything worked out, we can just really clear this out once we hit advanced steel production. So we'll work on this one first. Clear these two in the meantime. And then be able to get these two going. Alright, man, I'm contemplating life listening to the stream. What do you mean? Why? It's just functions. In order to make my this something framework, I just need 30 steel beams, which you can get from the foundry, which makes 60 steel ingots into 15 beams, so it's just 120 steel ingots. In order to do that, you need 120 coal and 120 iron. Guys, day came to a visit. A tiny moth just landed on my screen. It's just chilling. Nice. A little moth. I think I would need like a second floor to this. Can make a zoo of all the wildlife. I don't think there's like any wildlife interaction other than killing them. Bless me. Oh. So we can have this one go here. Oh, 1. 2. You're going to be making steel pipe. You're going to make steel pipe. You can just go directly and make steel beams. Gosh, that's so much. That's so expensive to make. Alright, you're blessed with my presence. Hello, IU. How are you doing today? I am truly blessed with your presence. We're just working on our steel foundry right now. Actually, I probably don't need this. There we go. Now we're making a whole bunch of pipe and beam. I use fluffy and cute and sweet. There you go. China, China, China. China, China, China. No, I'm not, but are? Eh? Oh wait, I can just combine this. Kill that. Come over here. Straight pipe and Satisfactory. What them pipe for? For our wiring and rotors. How much are you producing? Oh, you're 20 per minute. And why are you taking so damn long? Oh, my phone fell before I finished that sentence. Nice. And you you do you, I you. Okay. So now we can go ahead and take this pipe. That's all we need for the advanced steel production right now. Question is, what do I need for rotors and all that? How much steel pipe and steel beam do I need there? Because my beam's already taken up for versatile framework. And I know I need to do encased beams with concrete. But I think I'll do that all that like over here once I ship them over. Right, man, you stab your little toe leader. Alright. I don't know what brought that on, but okay. I will make sure to stab my toe. Oh, damn, my freaking modular framework takes forever. 2 per minute, slow as hell. Oh, I think I even need this to be higher. I need 12? Because I'm pretty sure I need this to be... Yeah, 2.5. I should be able to manage that. If I make a little power slug shard right here. I'll be able to move this a 50% higher speed. Oh, that's 18. I don't need 3. Okay, there we go. So I'll get my 2.5. I'll get my iron rods perfectly at equilibrium. I'm making 5.6. Hi, Sand. How are you? Did dyeing your hair go well? You're about to get higher? Nice. Can you take me higher to a a place where blind men see. We're shunning my toe, we're stabbing my toe. What did my toe do to you? The Ipu's winning, I am died. Oh, we're glad you're here nevertheless. Oh! We're good. Ah, fuck! I forgot to give everything to the hub, the man, something. We've got our steel. I'll show you the truck depot and the steel foundry here in a second. The dyeing process, as you called it earlier, went well. It's true. Boom. New building.
Milestone reached. The Miner Mark II allows extraction of resources from nature to fix it at twice the speed of the Mark I
shit.
model. Miners can be directly upgraded to Mark II without removing the Mark I model, just like conveyor belts and other upgradable infrastructure.
Okay.
Unfortunately, setting up the production of advanced steel parts and project part number 3, automated wiring, will not be as easy. Every moment you delay reduces the chances of saving humanity. I will not show you the predictions, it would only demotivate you.
Thanks, ADA. So we can increase the miner's volume to 3. Not 3, to 2. Are we done kissing in front of the trucks? I didn't show you the trucks yet. But the trucks technically need to be put on hold, because we're trying to figure out how to do all the steel foundry stuff. So if I upgrade this, oh, please don't die. Okay, we're good. I upgrade this. This is at 120. Okay, I need encased steel beams and modular frames. It should go at 140 or 240. He only wants to catch Ash. Yeah. Sure. If that's what your fan fictions say. So I need the 10 over here first. The 10? The 10 minutes to pass over here. So I haven't missed it perfect. Come here, Daisy. This is our truck station right now. With all of our trucks. None of them are in use. Because we don't have anything to deliver yet. But soon we're about to use 2 of these. One for the steel pipe, one for the iron beam, or steel beam. But I just have a coal issue. Ash jump scare. That's rough, buddy. That's rough. Oh, here we go. A stator, which is pipe plus wire, and a motor, which is stators plus rotors. So what I could do right now... Ooh. The drawing is diabolical. What? What drawing? I got told by a kid at work today that I smell like sparkles and I'm still writing that high. Could go ahead and upgrade all of these to MK2 miners. Daisy, you better stop or I'm gonna marry you here now. There's something going on in this chat. Wait, my chat's not in the game itself? What? Oh my gosh. It works in the talking area, but not here. What the hell, man? Do I start building my second floor now? Took you almost 2 hours to notice that. Notice what? I'm so confused. What are y'all talking about? I'm gonna run out of iron plates. Because now that everything can be upgraded to double production. Oh, the chat, my guy. I'm not looking at my OBS screen very much. I'm looking at the side chat bar and my actual screen. Although I should probably do that more often. I feel like I'm just a side character in Daisy and Sand's current love story. Can I make? Okay, I can start making these. We should keep many isopods and run a bunny sanctuary. I shall let them have their side romance. I mean, you may be a side character, but you're sure a fan favorite. You get a spin off with Ash. Let's go. We're the B team. We're the characters that you introduce on like season 2, episode 3, just to see if you can make a side shoot of the main show. There we go. Okay. So in 47 seconds, we should be able to unlock the good industrial stuff. And work on Foundry Floor 2. How much concrete do I have? Not that much, honestly. Oh, there's our little guy returning. Radon is in every episode, and they write you write you in. What? They write you in out of pure necessity. Write you in out of pure necessity, but end up going too hard, and you steal the show. Thank you. It took me forever to realize your sentence, but I got it. It was a skill issue on my part. $400? Damn. And I need to go get more. And Ash is there too, I guess. Oh. It's a poor little guy. Thanks. The subtle the rivalry between you two is what keeps me going. Well, me and Daisy have a very obvious rivalry. It's like Mario and Luigi and Princess Peach and Daisy. I kind of want to be Luigi. Ash, will you be the Mario to my Luigi? Always a skill issue on your part, right, man? Yep. That's right. I'd be Wario. That's so right. We are Wario and Waluigi. OMG, I'm Princess Peach and Daisy's Daisy. It's perfect. Ayu. Could you be Toad? And Vio? Could you be Yoshi? And Haley, could you be... The next character comes to mind is Dry Bones for me. But I don't think that fits the vibe. I feel like I'd be Toadette. What happened to Princess Peach? You do know who Toad is. Okay, I need a lot more shit. Oh yeah, that's right. Little mushroom guy. My sister... Okay. So, we had a conversation at dinner the other day. We all went out, met up, whatever. I had to call two of my sisters because we were talking about Mario Kart and who we all were. and who we kind of personified ourselves as, and how it kind of sticks around. And we eventually came to the conclusion that my eldest is Luigi, and that fits perfectly. And I'll skip the second oldest. But the third oldest, I think, was Baby Peach. Every time. I was Dry Bones. My youngest sister was was Birdo, because we were all terrible older siblings. We forced her to play as Birdo. And then we were trying to figure out what my second oldest did. And we were like, was it Toad? Was it Yoshi? Blah, blah, blah. And so we call her. She goes, yeah, I was Shy Guy all the time. And I had to sit back for a moment. And first of all, re-unlock all those memories. And second of all, think who regularly picks Shy Guy. I don't think I've ever seen Shy Guy in a regular game of Mario. But it's exactly what my sister would do. It's so perfect. And I don't know why I was so stupid as to not think of that earlier. Why am I the small things? Because you're small. What character would I be? Oh, I said, okay, no, I said originally Dry Bones, but I didn't get Dry Bones from you. And I'm struggling to think of any other Mario character. There's Rosalina, who's sick as hell with the star people. And the little star guy is like the Switch. Who's other? There's King Boo. I don't know if I get King Boo vibes. I don't know, I kind of like the idea of Rosalina with her star and you and your Switch. Because you say you play your Switch when you watch the streams. I'm cool with whatever. I'm saying Rosalina then. Funnily enough, Yoshi was my go-to character when playing Mario Kart. Nice. So we have Peach, Daisy, and Rosalina. And Toad. And Yoshi. We still have to complete Mario and Luigi. I say Feet King is Luigi. And Annika is Mario. Thanks, Rosalina. Cool. She is cool. She is probably one of them that I use now. I rarely play Mario Kart anymore. And I'm still a Dry Bones loyalty fan. Sometimes I'll play Dry Bowser or Bowser Jr. But Dry Bones is my main guy. But if I have to play a good guy, it's Rosalina. Oh, and then the... Was it the star? Or what was the little guy? Hey, Ginny! Welcome! Why can't I be a big thing in another universe? Maybe you're Bowser then, are you? I also came from a family of 5 kids with madness. Yeah, it is. And I had the dishonor of being child number 4. I'm not the oldest. I'm not the youngest. I'm not in the middle. I'm second to last. The most forgotten place. And it's so perfect. Bowser out of nowhere. There we go. I like that.
Reached. Improved storage containers and the conveyor belt Mark III provide the obviously necessary tools for improving your current setup.
That was number 2.
Production
Nice!
Speed is of the essence after all. So work hard. Work as if every person you have ever or will ever love is dependent
You know
solely
the
on
struggle.
choices that you make.
Because the Shy Guy
Because
sister
there
is
are.
number 2 as well. And so
Warning.
it's the unknown
Exit
characters.
psychologists recommend not dwelling on the crushing mental and physical strain of your responsibilities and simply continuing to be productive. Hard work has repeatedly proven to be the best cure for any kind of stress. Now back to work.
Back to work. I got lost what I miss. Haley is Rosalina. I use now Bowser. Feet King is Luigi. Annika is Mario. I fear I must get some sleep. I must work early tomorrow. Godspeed, Pilgrim. I hope it goes well. I hope you can find some respite. Respite? Is that the right word I'm looking for? Probably not. I hope all the kids compliment your freshly dyed hair. And I hope it doesn't fade out into your pillow. Godspeed, my liege. Whenever we traveled by plane, my parents had us all wear matching bright colored shirts. Apparently, one time my mom dressed us all in bright green shirts that said fertile turtles on the front. Fertile? Fertile, dumbass. Fertile turtles. Fertile turtles is a choice, for sure. See, my family never really traveled by plane. We only traveled by SUV. And so it was my parents and then obviously passenger and driver. And then the 5 kids in the 5 other seats for 10 to 13 hours. So now that's rank 2. Pretty sure that's why all 5 need therapy. Ginny. You are so relatable right now. Oh, brother. Let's split another one of these off. Can't. That's unfortunate. So what if I kill this one, kill this one? We're gonna have some troubles here in a second. But I go around this way. And then we have our number 1 conveyor belt right there. That's fine and dandy. And then we have our other splitter right here. Can that fit? No. So what if I do this? How do I change that? And then have this one. Can that get no? Okay, I'm just gonna have to really change things up. So if I get another splitter right here, and another splitter right here, you can get both of these. And then can I attach these directly onto... Yeah, I can. Oh, shit. Bunch of these little idiots. Connect those back to there. And we're good. So now that's feeding everything perfectly well. So that'll all resume fine here in a second. And now if we can go around here, get these to pick up again. You know, around here. Have them come over here. Boats or planes and why? Planes, because I hate boats, because I can't swim. I'm pretty sure I've told the story as to why I can't swim a couple times before. That is a confident answer on that one. But technically, should I have a choice? Cars. What about yourself? Are you a boat person or are you a plane person? I think I need a couple more miners, unfortunately. Can't fly either, though. What do you mean I can't fly? I don't like heights, but I can put myself to sleep. Where is my power outlet? There it is. Plan for travel boat fun. I hate boats too. They trigger my fear of heights because the bottom of the ocean is so far down there. Yeah, but like, I guess the alternative thing for boats or whatever is that you'll probably be crushed before anything. You won't just float down forever. The weight of the water will collapse your lungs. But that's equally scary. That's the issue. Ah! You didn't answer my question. Oh man, I don't. Loki, my biggest fear is drowning, so planes for sure. Yeah. Falling to your death would be a very unfortunate death, but it'd be quick. Drowning, I feel like, would take a couple minutes and be very painful. Guess you're right, but I do prefer boats for the view, and I can swim. But what about the things in the boat, in the water? Does that not scare you? I also wouldn't be able to go far on a boat. Yeah. What am I doing here? I think I need more wire. I kind of want to build some catwalks and make this place more accessible. Or traversable, I think is the better word. I haven't been on a plane nor a boat, but I don't mind either one. I just eep if I get scared. Can you sleep when you are scared? I've only been on a boat. I haven't been on a plane before. It's a lot less scary once you're up in the air. I guess. I mean, I've encountered a sea snake. Could have dodged there if it bites me. What about a shark? Or barracuda? Or a jellyfish? Or a lionfish? Or a pirate? Ain't no pirates in the sky. I guess there could be. When will we get to the age of pirates in planes? And will it be a different kind of pirate? What will they say instead of ahoy, me matey? These are the questions I need answered. I saw a barracuda while snorkeling once. Horrifying. I caught jellyfish before by accident. Did you eat it? Snorkeling is insane work. Random side tangent. Could never. I'm usually so anxious. Gosh freaking damn it. I forgot about the portable miners, but I think I can make a bench anyway. I can eep in a lot of questionable situations. Interesting. No, I didn't eat it. Did you catch it on your body, Ash? There were pirates that took over a plane 2 times in the same day. It was a rough day. What? What do you mean? You speak as if you know. You're just so anxious about actually getting onto my plane without issues. Then once we take off, I'm chill. There we go. See? It's chill then. So now that these two are both MK1 miners, I can go ahead and split them. Fuck! I don't have the reduced plates. Not reduced, reinforced plates. Never forget, right, man? Huh? I think I've forgotten. Hey, shark is pretty calm, you know. I do love sharks, but they do be a little freaky sometimes. Hey, jellyfishes, but they electrocuted me on your birthday. Woof. I think I know what you're talking about, Ash. You'll have to refresh my mind. I'm so confused. Oh. There were pirates that took over a plane 2 times in the same day. They weren't pirates. They're terrorists. We don't think as you are. Holy shit, I have a lot of these. It rhymes with the vine elephant. Some of these trees look like they used to be people who got frozen as a tree. I wouldn't doubt it. Like the super gnarled root ones. Not the same shit, but okay. I thought when you said never forget, right, man, that you were talking about a jellyfish story. was like, well, I don't think I've particularly shared an interesting jellyfish story with you before. Your dense Ash, Ratman being dense doesn't negate that. I have the high ground, Ash. The high ground of my stupidity doesn't negate your stupidity. I don't think I have any good jellyfish stories. I mean, I think I knew someone once who peed on someone else when they got jellyfish stung. But you technically know that person. My headphones have ditched again. No! Nor you, because you don't like the water. Yeah, but I know people who like the water. There we go. And now we just have to copy what we did down there. So we have our 3 smelters. If I can frickin' find them. Goodness gracious. There we go. Splitter? I hardly know her. Ash, not Ash. Sand would think that was funny if she was here. Texas is supposed to get ice and snow this weekend. The state has literally already declared a state of emergency. It's going to be lit. Yeah, I think I saw a TikTok of Ted Cruz getting onto a plane and leaving Texas for that. Oh, I chihuahua. So that combines them. What am I doing? Stupid. Idiot. Dumb. Connect this. Connect this. We have this one. Have that one. Headphones have resuscitated. Let's go! Dude, we're supposed to get like 6 degrees Fahrenheit. We don't know how to do that. Texans are cooked. Ted Cruz is our Punxsutawney Phil. If he leaves, it's gonna be a bad time. Sucks like JK, please stay safe, y'all. That's the funniest thing to refer to a senator as Punxsutawney Phil. Oh. Okay, this is gonna get 20. Okay, that's right. That's right. So technically, if I go ahead, I could do this a little better. Because then I can just put a merger right here. Connect this into that, this into that. So that's 30. And then I can put a merger right here between these two. And a merger right here. I can make this smaller. Oh my gosh, I'm a genius. Holy shit, I'm so good. Okay, look at this, right? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I've simplified my design. Oh, it's gorgeous. Okay, look at this, right? We're gonna go down here. We see this design, right? We've got this splitting into one merger. This split into one merger. This splitting, so it's taking 30, going 10, 10, 10. This combines this into 20, which we then combine that into 20. So this is kind of sticking out awkwardly there. We're bringing this up. Oh, I already did that. But, so there's a bottom bit. Oh, see? Yeah. So, then that had to be like awkwardly shunted to the side. If you look at that bottom one, we improved there. And so now, instead of this one going into its own merger, they now combine into the same two mergers, which then push out the same instead of having to use a third merger to combine the two separate mergers. Because then that's going to be 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. These two are going to go into a 20 right here. This 20 is going to feed into this one. This is 20 from that side, 10 from this side, 10 from this side, pushing 40 out this way. Well, this is getting that 10 combined with a 30 of one of these individual ones to bring down 40, so we have 40, 40, 40. We're good. Foundry time. Which I can just put them pretty evenly spaced, similar to the last one. And so we'll do our same thing over here. Slap a merger onto this guy. Do that. Put a splitter out. Oh, idiot. Put my merger in wrong. There we go. That's what I want. Okay, so that's not actually connected. There we go. And then we get our shit. Then we get this. 1, 2, 3, except this is then merging into the same one again, so we want this to be MK2 because it's going back up to 120. We'll take our lifts right there. Easy day. Easy day. Easy day. And now all these are fixed. Not fixed, but right. So now I just need to take a power outlet from down here, which this looks like there is too much up, so we can steal one there, place it here, go over here, place it here. We'll connect its 1, its 2, take that one, get another 1 here, it's 1, it's 2, go over here, place this one, it's 1, it's 2, and it's 3. We'll need another one right here for its later machinery. And now they just need to be programmed. So this will all start producing 40 in each here in a second. I mean, how did you decide to put an alpaca on your remote? It was on the customer character customizer screen, and you could choose which little accessory you want on it. I wanted an alpaca. And there we go. There's 40. It's kind of funny that it's like, oh shit. It's like 3 and then 1 and then 3 and then 1 and then 3 and then 1. So we'll go ahead and do the same thing that we did down there, where you have 2 for, or 1 foundry for pipes, 1 for beams, or 2 for beams, and then we can just combine them. And I don't have enough iron plates. Update, my brain hurts less now. Let's go! See, you just need some dumb satisfactory time. And whatever sticky game that was boring. A sticker game that was boring. And then whatever you else did in the meantime. Some R&R, rest and relaxation. Deep is strong, and I must wake up early tomorrow to do everything I want to do early. So good night, guys. Good night. Fear not. The stream is not here for much longer. You're not going to be missing much. We're just going to finish that foundry. But thank you for coming. I hope you have a good night, my friend. I don't know why I said it like that. Get out of here. Be gone. Sleep. I have to keep up my rat persona. Of being a little stink, being a little Papa Stink. Why you like this rat? I don't know, man. I was made wrong. Oh, we got a little founder from the side. It's pretty cool. In the morning when I wake up, I look like those big brown blob guys. Oh, these guys? The hogs? Oh, they're asking for a fight now. Jenny, where did Mothman come from? I'm just curious. Do you know this man personally? Check. Well. No, the big tall ones that have no heads. Ah, the toads. Mothman is my dog's nickname. Oh. His real name is Kessel after the Star Wars Kessel run. That's kind of amazing. I respect it. What was your opinion of the standalone Solo movie then? I just read that. I don't know how. I forgot. All right. How's my power doing? Oh, she's climbing. Okay. Let's put a little hole in the ground. There we go. So now we can bring this down here, combine it into there. Oh, that got me thinking, should I watch Star Wars? I think it's worth a watch for sure. I mean, you liked not Star Wars. You liked Lord of the Rings. So I think there's a pretty solid chance that you'll end up liking Star Wars. I thought it was pretty cool. I like Rogue One better though. Rogue One is a very solid choice. I loved the bleakness of Rogue One. I'm not gonna spoil anything for IU in case they watch it. But the characters were nice. I liked the classic, like, not really classic, but like just the choice to do rebels, standard soldiers rather than Jedi and Sith and all this stuff. Similar to, Andor. Your reply doesn't intrigue me. I have a personal bias for Lord of the Rings. But the Star Wars The Old Republic game, like the MMO, is one of the games that I have the most hours on. And I love that one dearly for as long as I played it. How awesome out of 10? That's a genie question right there. But, there we go. We have 2 floors completed. 6 foundry working off of only 3 miners. That's pretty good. Gaining, let's see, 80 steel pipe per minute and 60 steel beams per minute. So pretty dang good. Rogue One felt like the first trilogy. I really liked it, but it was more scrappy and homespun feeling. Interesting. Only seen Star Wars 4 through 6. Haven't seen any of the new ones yet. My personal favorites is the prequel trilogy. I know there's a lot to watch. Yeah. The Ahsoka show is really good. I think you really do just need to watch 1 through 6. 7 through 9 I have a little bit of beef with just because it just felt unnecessary. Like the story was told in that storyline and they didn't need to add anything else to it, so I don't really know why they did. Like the Solo offshoot stories were a lot better, like Rogue One and Solo. Also, a lot of the shows are pretty sick. The Mandalorian season 1 and 2 is great. Ahsoka was great. The Clone Wars is great. I can't say I'm a fan of the Boba Fett, the Book of Boba Fett one. I have not watched The Bad Batch. Or Visions. But there's some good stuff in there. If you were a Sith / Jedi and you had a lightsaber, what color would it be, and would it have any modifications? I have always been connected. Oh, Kenobi was so good. I forgot about Kenobi. Let me put this away. Yeah, Kenobi was great. Yeah, I've always been partial to the orange lightsaber. I've also always been partial to dual bladed, or like the lightsaber stabs. But I have grown to like, due to the Eternal Empire and the Star Wars: The Old Republic MMO, the saber stabs, where it's the big long metal stick with the regular lightsaber at the end. Like a glaive almost. Those are pretty cool. But honestly, just a regular lightsaber is probably what I would go with. I'm not a big fan of the crossguard. I don't really like Dooku's like fencing saber guard. I'll try to watch prequel soon. It's worth it, man. It is pretty dang good. How do I go in picture mode again? Because I keep wanting... Toggle instructions. Hide. Okay, hide. There you go. Liar. Tab? No. I need to get a picture for the next week's thumbnail. That's a player. Trains. How do I go in photo mode? Is that in here under player? Photo mode P. How do I? There we go. Bucky is the best. You're awesome for that. Bucky is great. Captain America Winter Soldier is for sure one of the best ones. I do love me an Avengers Age of Ultron. I do love me the Eternals. But I do love a good, like, systematic bad guy rather than a bad guy with a whole bunch of powers. Give me a system. Give me a group. Give me some regular guys with political power. Alrighty, friends. Well, we got our foundry working. We'll probably try to get it transported somehow. I don't really know how we're going to do that. I don't want to do a stupid long conveyor belt because that's ridiculous. But getting the coal would be real doo-doo. So I think we'll figure it out then. But thank you very much for coming. I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you sometime next week. We do got on Saturday morning, 10 a.m. EST. We've got Ghost of Tsushima 3, the third episode. And then we also have later that day, me and Ash are starting our Arc playthrough. So hopefully we'll see you then. Oops. I trying to type Captain America, got bonked by YouTube. So hopefully we'll see you there. We got a whole bunch of series that are just going on, so hopefully you'll like those series. Oh, shit. Yes. Thanks for coming. I'll try to work on more videos. I hope you liked the mortuary assistant video I produced. It was technically I did that last week before I asked if you wanted a short or a video, and then you guys said a short, and I was like, well, I'll just release this next week. But yeah, goodbye. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching and hanging out with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day or a morning or a night or whatever it is. Goodbye. Goodbye.